I remember when he fought for something pure, when his eyes still had light in them, but the world kept cutting, and he stopped healing. I watched him bury everything that made him human, one betrayal at a time. I tried to pull him back, but he stopped reaching. He didn't just lose himself, he became what he swore to destroy.
But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
Ignore and outperform them. You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about.
Anger is the most powerful force on planet Earth. Directed anger, focused anger. I'm going to be misunderstood because I always am. I'm not saying you start smashing your head against the wall like an idiot. I'm saying that very much like a focused concentration of water through a dam can power a city. That is how your anger should work. You should focus it in the exact direction it needs to go to solve the problem. If you're poor, get angry. If your woman left, get angry. Don't get angry at her for leaving. Get angry at yourself for being left. Don't get angry at the world you're poor. Get angry at yourself because you can't afford all the things you want. Get to the point where you can't sit still and watch Netflix and eat ice cream.
You have a dream. It feels impossible to turn into reality, but it never leaves your mind. It's the part of you that knows what you're capable of. Dreams reward the unreasonable, so take a chance, because the future belongs to those who do.
If you're a natural grinder, nobody teaches you how to take a day off. And so taking a day off feels like a waste and feels like you're going backwards. You're the kind of guy probably, like most drivers, who feel like life is good when you're putting points on the board. Right. Progress is everything. And if progress is everything, when you're not moving forward, you actually start to drift backward. And that feels really, really terrible. The point is you got to get a different kind of balance in your life and see progress across multiple domains, not just work. And there are ways to do it. So for example, in your physical health, in learning new skills, in building your spiritual life, those are the things you dedicate yourself to when you're actually not working. So no matter what, you're going to continue to make progress. There will be something that's sharpening the saw, making progress in a different area. That's how to think about it.
I'd rather be tired than broke. I'd rather be tired than looking at me or see something I hate. I'd rather be tired and spend a lifetime wondering what if I had to take that extra effort. Being tired is part of the thing, though. Get that in your head. You're going to be run down. You're going to get beat up. All that matters is you give 120% of your effort.
Most people don't go and they don't chase their dreams because the people around them tell them that just isn't true. Hey, be realistic. What do you think you're gonna do? Become J.K. Rowling? You got a great career. You need to be thankful. Don't forget where you came from. We hear all this every day from a bunch of losers, and it gets in our heart and our mind, and it causes us to hesitate.
But that's who I am. One thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself.
You shouldn't worry about criticism from someone that you would never ask advice from, because we care so much about what people think of us and what they say about us.
And a lot of people now are talking. I hear so much talk. I don't hear a lot of work. I hear a lot of people telling you what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, how you should be living. And I look at them and you're fat, you're out of shape, you look like but you're telling them how to live. No, man.
Your mentality should be, I'm going to take every single thing that someone says. I'm going to take every smart-ass remark. I'm going to take every eye roll. I'm going to take every comment of disbelief, and I'm going to remember who the fuck said it. I'm going to remember where I was when they said it, and I'm going to remember how it made me feel when they said it. And I'm going to take all of that and I'm going to put it up here in a huge chip on my shoulder. And when I don't feel like going, and when I'm having a hard day, and when I would rather sit on my ass than do what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to think back to what those people said or what they did or them laughing or them making fun of me. And I'm going to use that to push me into action.
I am not like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I have something inside which is burning. And I look around and this life and everything I see is not for me. I'm supposed to be something different. I have to be something different.
Obsession often comes from anxiety, emotional attachment, feeling like you're missing something. You create situations and scenarios in your head because you're trying to fill in all the blanks yourself.
I was afraid. I was afraid of this, afraid of that, afraid of this, afraid of that. I knew I had to face this shit, man. But I overcame the fear of myself, the fear of failure, the fear of being judged. I went from David Goggins, I started forming a guy named Goggins. I realized I had to reinvent a whole nother human being within myself because who I am wasn't going to make it. This guy is not going to cut it.
What if I told you psychopaths hold the secret wiring that makes the world's best athletes, entrepreneurs, and performers untouchable under pressure? The same trait that makes them feared is what makes them lethal, is what makes them great. Psychopaths don't manage fear. They don't even feel it. Doubt, nerves, gone, don't exist. Their nervous system is locked down to only one thing, the reward, the win, the kill shot. Everything else gets deleted. Now picture yourself stepping into chaos like that, walking into the game, the sales call, and the noise is gone. The crowd gone, critics gone, doubt gone. All that's left is execution. There is an absolute power in your ability to be able to rewire your nervous system under chaos. Because pressure doesn't reward the emotional, it rewards the obsessed. And if you want to win when it matters most, you have to literally wire yourself differently.
Why do men grow through pain? Why do we often find our purpose when we are alone in the deep and dark abyss? It's because men are supposed to suffer to build their character. Men are supposed to endure pain to strengthen themselves. Men are supposed to carry the world on their shoulders, even if their legs may break. We as men must suffer so that others around us don't. We cannot be a burden for nobody. As a man, you must march into the unknown, not knowing if you'll make it to the other side alive. You must show the way when there seems to be none. You must fight for those that depend on you, those who are weaker than you. It is your duty as a man to create light where there's nothing but darkness. So next time you're drowning in self-pity, asking yourself, why me? The answer is